Graph an ellipse given its equation. Graph the ellipse. 4x squared plus 9y squared plus 8x minus 90y plus 193 is equal to 0. Our goal is to actually get this into standard form. And what is standard form for an ellipse? It's x minus h quantities squared over a squared plus y minus k quantities squared over b squared is equal to 1. Now we would want our we would want our a to be greater than b. And if a is greater than b, then we know that a is half the length of the major axis. So really there is another standard form. That is, if a could be below your variable of y. So another standard form would be this. Let's complete the square for our problem. I'm going to write 4 parentheses x squared plus 2x and then leave a blank. We're going to try to complete the square here. So plus 9 parentheses y squared minus 10y and then leave a blank. Now what I'm going to do with this plus 193, I'm actually going to subtract it from both sides. So that way I'm going to leave it on the left hand side. So negative 193 is on the left hand side of the equation. We are now ready to complete the square. If you complete the square on x squared plus 2x, you divide the 2 by 2, which gets you 1, and then you square 1 will get you 1. So we're going to write a plus 1 here. Write a plus 1 there. In a similar fashion, divide 10 by 2, you get 5. Then you square it, you get 25. You're going to write a plus 25 here. Now, what did you do to the left side of the equation? You got to be careful. You added 4. So we write add 4. And you also added how much? You also added 9/4, which is 225. So we're going to add 225 here. Now, what do we got? Well, you completed the square on purpose, so that way you get 4 times the quantity x plus 1 squared plus 9 times the quantity y minus 5 quantity squared. And then what is over here on the right hand side? Let's find out. 193 negative 193, add it to 4, add it to 225, we get 36. Let's put a 36 here. Now it's almost in standard form. What we want to do now is divide the entire sides by 36. And if you divide the entire sides by 36, we get x plus 1 quantity squared. Actually, I'm going to go back a step. I didn't like the way I wrote that. So I'm going to go back a little bit here. When I divide the entire sides by 36, I'm going to do it term by term so that it shares a common denominator. I'm going to write it like that. I think that would save you a little bit of time. Now let's write what we have left. I'm going to write this one. X plus 1 quantity squared over 9 plus y minus 5 quantity squared over 4 is now equal to 1. Aha! Now we know what our A is. A is actually 3. B is actually 2. And so our major axis is actually lying along the horizontal direction. Let's find our center of our ellipse. Our center of our ellipse is HK. In our case, it is -1, 5. So if you have graph paper and a straight edge, make sure you take advantage of it. Let's see if I can find my straight edge here. I'm going to take my straight edge. I'm going to start drawing some straight lines. Ooh. And then how about this one here? Can't get my ruler to stay still. There we go, close enough. Ooh. So draw your X and Y axes. And let's locate the HK. HK is, what happened to my HK? Strange. We said our HK was -1 and 5. So let's plot -1 and 5. Right there. I'm going to draw a star. That's my HK. Now I need to go 3 units to the right and plot a point. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Now let's go 3 units to the left of that star and plot another point. And those are actually on the ellipse. We also need to go 2 units up and down. And then we'll connect the dots. And there's a nice, beautiful ellipse. The other thing you want to do is label the ordered pairs that you just found. So these 4 ordered pairs are actually on the ellipse. So let's label that. 2, 5. What's this one? This one is -1, something here. 7. This one here, that one is what? -4, parentheses, -4. How many times did it go up? It went up 5. And then this last ordered pair here, this is -1, 1, 2, 3. And there you go. You graph the ellipse. Let's circle our answer, which is the graph here. We should also circle our work or our evidence, which is just as important. So I'm going to circle this. Nope. Might as well circle the vertexes as well. All this is important in understanding how to graph an ellipse. Erase this line. Ta-da!